Hey, family. How's everybody doing out there? It's your girl, Copper Color Creations, and I am back, family. All right, now. I am so excited to be back, family. All is well. Everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this situation, only good will come, and I am safe. So shall it be. All right, now, yes. Shout out to my whole squad, my physical and spiritual, in the spiritual realm. All right, of course. Shout out to the creator of heaven and earth, aka Big Mama, aka Mother Earth. You are actually living in her cosmic womb. But man has programmed and deceived the whole world to think other. Okay? All right, now let's go ahead and get started, family. All right, the name of this video is called Time to Heal, family. Okay, and I wanted to um, include my journey, my healing journey as well into this video. So we're going to speak a little bit about when I first decided to start healing my past life, my childhood trauma. And so many of us are operating off childhood trauma, and many of us are operating off adult trauma. But what's really, really important in this season is healing our childhood trauma. Okay, family? Not all of us have childhood trauma. Okay, not all of us was molested. Not all of us was abused as a child. And on this video, I'm not speaking to those that have never had the experience. Okay, what I discovered, I'm speaking to those who have been abused or maybe molested, and whatever you have been, you have childhood trauma. This video is for you, okay? Because we are no longer going to operate off the energy of hurt people hurt people. Oh, I'm not honoring that. I am going to push the frequency of hurt people need to heal. Okay? Why? So they can heal, grow, and vibrate off love. All right now, because remember, love covers a multitude of sins, family. Love is the highest vibration. All right? Okay, so like I said, what I discovered, um, in my healing journey, family, just part, because when you're breaking generational curses, you are healing the bloodline. Mind, body, and soul starts, excuse me, it starts with you. How do you heal your bloodline? You start with yourself first. You heal yourself. Then the frequency of you healing yourself will vibrate off onto your children and their children. And it's called breaking the cycle. Okay. And that's what we want to do. What I discovered, part of my healing journey consisted of me tapping into my inner child, doing things I did as a child that made me happy. Okay, that helped me a lot. All right, so if you're struggling with healing and doing your shadow work, and you need to tap in, you need to tap into what made you happy as a child. Now, for me, I am a Kappa performing arts kind of girl. Back in school, my background is dance, art, theater, okay, for a reason. All right. I'm a creator, not a copycat. I'm a leader, not a follower. I'm authentic, and I'm definitely not a clout chaser. You won't see me, okay, showcasing my body parts for attention. All right? I do realize this, family. I realize that I'm not for everybody, okay? And everybody ain't for me, okay? My energy vibes high naturally, okay? My halo is permanent, all right? That means I'm not changing, bending, or being binded to nobody, period. All right? We all have free will. All right, family? We all have free will. Me personally, I choose the light. All right? Even in my darkest moments, I choose the light. All right? I do the right thing when nobody is looking. All right, family? And once again, I'm going to let everybody know this healing journey requires, number one, forgiveness. Number two, patience. Number three, obedience. Number four, dedication. Number five, compassion. Number six, strength. Number seven, knowledge. And number eight, wisdom. It's not for the weak-minded. Okay. All right, now, family, let's get into this video. So I just want to share my experience of my healing journey. All right. We know, like I said, hurt people need to heal. This world is filled with nothing but unhealed individuals, family. A majority of their trauma started in childhood. Okay? Like I said, some individuals have childhood trauma and adult trauma mixed together. Some individuals have no childhood trauma, but they have been traumatized as an adult. Okay? Either way, both can destroy your life if you don't heal. Okay? You can be destroyed in relationships, career, your love life, health. All will be affected eventually. Okay? This is why the world is full of confusion and unbalanced right now, because we are in the middle of a spiritual war. Okay? And for those that have been living under a rock, it's the narcissist versus the empath. But once again, the empaths have already won. Okay? The poor narcissists are holding on for dear life. Okay? They need that tasty supply, family. All right? And I'm gonna cover on another video. I'm definitely gonna cover talking about narcissistic abuse, how to detect when you are being abused by a narcissistic individual. Okay, what it is, how to spot it, and immediately discard from that energy. Okay, because we all have little bitty specks of narcissism in us, family. But we have others that are full blown, covert, narcissistic individuals that need healing, and the healing begin when they were a child. Okay, so many of us, we were physically abused or sexually molested when we were young. And man or woman, I've talked to so many people with the same story. So that created unhealthy attachments as an adult. Okay. The abuse from our parents or some hurt adult taking advantage of a situation, majority of the people that I spoke to, their parents were molested as well, family. Okay. Or mainly all, what I'm saying is their parents were molested. So they continued the cycle and didn't decide to educate and protect their kids from continuing the cycle of being molested. And that's what we have to do. You have to be very careful, okay, and make sure you protect your children because we have a lot of unhealed creatures out here. And I'm calling them creatures because they refuse to heal. They just think they can keep operating off of their low vibrational selves, hurting kids and families and hurting everybody and not recognizing what they're doing, okay? These people are cold hearted. They have been damaged as a child, okay? Also, mainly all of the LGBTQ community states that they were touched by an adult. Not all of them, but a lot of them that I talked to have been tampered with. So, do you think that's a coincidence? Nope. It was all a part of a divine plan, family. You know, um, it's no coincidence. All right. If you know what the plan is and the agenda, then you know what I'm talking about. All right. It's all part of the plan, the grand scheme. Our parents went through heavy warfare, okay, when they were young. I'm not talking about everybody. I'm talking about the so called Afro Americans. All right? All right? Our government plotted on dividing and conquering our ancestors, our parents. Okay? All right? But family, it was a curse on our bloodline. Yes, many of us was born into a curse. So it's very, very critical that we heal ourselves, mind, body, and soul, so we can heal our bloodline. How do you make a change in this world? You start with self, family. Okay? And through my ascension, I decided that, I am going to heal every aspect of me. Okay? So, like I said, we all have childhood trauma. All right? And I'm going to share my journey of what I went through. So, like I said, I am going through the healing journey with an open mind, with compassion, understanding, knowledge, wisdom. I'm going on this journey with a full armor, okay? And, you know, unfortunately, my healing journey turned out to be the biggest fight in my life, okay? But it's so worth it, all right? So let's get started. All right, so I was abused and molested starting at the age of 5. My mom's sister beat the self-esteem right out of me. All right. This was around preschool. Every morning. So basically, my self-esteem was shot. Okay. And then, by the first day of first grade, I was getting molested by my neighbor, which was a preacher's son. While all the other kids in school are enjoying their very first day of school, my very first day of school, I had to go to the nurse because my bottom was tampered. Okay, I was cramping horribly, and everything, and so yeah, and that was my experience on my first day at first grade. I was frightened. I was molested the whole summer, basically, and it wasn't a very good experience. All right. So, out of that, what happened to me, my childhood trauma. So, let's fast forward to now. By me being abused by my aunt at such a young age, I always felt that I was not attractive. Okay, no matter what anyone told me, I didn't feel attractive. Okay, growing up, I had a lot of compliments, yes, but when you're damaged, a compliment is like, okay, it's like a buildup. It's like, each comment is like, or a compliment. When someone compliments you, it's like building up your confidence again, like a puzzle. So it helps, when you have low self-esteem, if people give you compliments or make you feel good, that does help. So the abuse from her shot down my self-esteem and confidence. I didn't feel beautiful at all. All right. And by me being molested, I wasn't confident, or I didn't feel the sexuality of how a woman is supposed to feel with her sexuality, as far as feeling loved and all of that. Okay. And so I covered up my body. I started dressing like a tomboy. And so, you know, if you add that along with the daddy issues that I had, and you make one big sandwich out of that, I needed healing. Okay? So, fast forward to now, about, let's say, I want to say maybe about 3 or 4 years ago, I was able to confront both of my abusers' family. That's so important, because many die, or, you know, you never find them, or, you know, you just never get to release that energy. Whether a person abused you, if they're living or dead, you still walk in forgiveness, you still release it, but it's a reciprocated energy that is supposed to take place. You are supposed to confront your abuser, and and let them know what they did to you, how it affects you, and ask for an apology. And I did just that. You know, and so you're going to have that. Spirit is going to push you to want that. I mean, everyone is different, but I was like forced. I did not want to approach these people. I had already thought in my mind, well, I walk in forgiveness, so I'm good. But no, if spirit is pushing you to apologize to someone, or to confront someone, or to talk to someone, or to approach someone, do it or you will regret it. Okay? It's going to eat you up inside. You're going to be thinking about it all the time. It's going to hunt you alive. So you have to bring it up and confront it. All right? Okay, so that's exactly what I did. I confronted my aunt first, and I love my aunt dearly because I forgave her. And so she's fighting her own demons because you reap what you sow, and karma is real. Remember that. So I confronted her. She never denied it. She never apologized. Instead, what she did do is she went around my whole family, defaming my name, even though I've already forgiven her because I do walk in forgiveness. You know, that's something that she has to deal with now. All right. I learned that through this whole battlefield that I've been in, family, you know, as much as I want to retaliate, my ancestors said they got this. So if anyone is coming after you spiritually or physically, don't retaliate. Give it to the creator, your ancestors, your angels, your spirit guides. Give it to them because that's exactly what I did. Okay? All right. So, yes. So, my aunt, she couldn't take the truth of me being my true, authentic self and just telling her how I truly felt and how she affected my life and that I've healed. But, I would like for her to acknowledge what she's done and to apologize. But that didn't work out so well. And so what I did was I went next to the man that molested me. We're going to call him Mr. Malone. Okay. And so I confronted him and I found out that, he was working at his father's church and being around the youth. And, I feel like, well, if he did that to me and he hasn't healed his sacral chakra, then who else is he harming? So I decided that I would, I was humble. I had a conversation, okay, explaining my feelings to him on how he affected my life, all right? And I politely asked him to acknowledge what he had did and apologize to me, okay? Now, this is the man that took my innocence. This is someone that's well known in the community, okay? And instead, what he did was he hired a lawyer, made false reports on me, and I do not know on God's green earth how he was able to get a temporary order of protection against me. Yes, family. All I did was ask the man to please acknowledge what you did and apologize. Somehow he got a temporary order on me. So even though I was going through so much here in Arizona, I had to obtain an attorney. I had to fly into Illinois and stand on business, okay? Because this man was so scared that I was going to tell the world about all his deepest, darkest secrets. He decided he's going to get an order of protection against me. But God, see? But God, family. I won in court. I won in court off the First Amendment rights. Okay? First Amendment rights. That's right. I will continue to speak my truth. Okay? I will continue to speak my truth. Now, what he has done, because I won First Amendment rights, and now I'm able to speak my truth, he has teamed up with my ex, all right, and one of his best friends that work for the FBI, all right, and they all are out for blood. Not to mention, once again, family, I know their deepest, darkest secrets. But honestly, I really could care less about these people. I really, really could. But if you think you're going to keep bullying, stalking, harassing me, then you are delusional. Enough is enough. Okay? So, yes, family, unfortunately, my healing journey has not been peaches and cream, although it is not supposed to be. But I just think my healing journey, me personally, this is a snapped lifetime movie. Okay? When I get my book out there, I'm telling you, it's going to be sold out. Bestseller. Okay? Bestseller. Bestseller. This journey has been unbelievable. I do not even know how to describe what I've been going through. And all I have been trying to do is heal myself so I can heal my bloodline. Okay? This has been so overwhelming. But the creator of heaven and earth, my ancestors, spirit guides, angels have stepped in. They said, baby girl, go rest. We got this. Family. So never, ever, 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 ever give up on yourself. No matter what. Keep going. Because I'm going to keep it real, family. Oh, boy. Ooh, wee. I was ready to throw my towel in a couple times. My ancestors threw the towel back at me. They said no. Nah, baby girl. Keep it going. We're going to patch you up. We're going to put these Band-Aids on. And you got to keep pushing. All right? I know, family, my energy has shifted. I'm going to tell you why. Let me tell you this quick story, family. I know that my ancestors are working with me because of my childhood trauma and the anger issues I've had. I went through sexual abuse counseling with RAIN, association with RAIN. If you are not familiar, it's a great support system. They give They give free sessions for your abuse for some people that can't afford it. And it's just a network of amazing people that I connected with while here in Arizona. And so I did go to therapy, and my therapy was kind of like meeting a girlfriend and just going out to lunch and just talking about my problems, and she's telling me her problem. Because at the end of my therapy, my therapist said, you know, you healed me. And she thanked me just by me telling her story. I was able to help her. And she said, you're already healed. And so I told her that I felt like I had healed myself. But one of those things where you just want to, before you speak your truth, you want to make sure that your inner is matched with your outer. And that's called balance. And that's something that I wanted to do. And my ex kept saying, you need therapy, you need therapy, you need therapy. And so I was able to go through the therapy. And like I said, at the end of the therapy, my therapist did acknowledge that. She's like, healing is your niche. And so I know my energy shifted when just recently, me and my Mama Copper, shout out to Mama Copper, we were traveling in my pickup, and we were going in the 2-lane turn lanes. I am not the best friend of the 2-lane turning 2 lanes, if you know what I mean, at the light. And so I was on the far right turning lane, and this other car turned onto my pickup. And so even though I had no damage to my pickup, the guy got out the car and he instantly started disrespecting me and my mother. And then his wife got out the car and she called me literally everything in the book, disrespected my mother. And I mean, it was ugly. Now, that definitely, I just sat there, me and my mom, we just sat there, and I kindly just told him, that's what insurance is for. Call State Farm and we'll handle it. I was very cool, calm, and collective. All right? Now, the old me on my low vibrational energy, even though I wasn't like vibing low, but I had some anger issues, right? That definitely would have went another way if they would have approached the unhealed version of me. What, disrespecting my mother right in front of me? Oh man, that would have been a fatality in my Mortal Kombat voice. No, family, seriously. It is time we take this healing journey seriously. All right? If not, do it for self, do it for your kids. If you have kids, if you don't have kids, do it for your bloodline. They would be proud. Okay? They would be proud. And so I just wanted to tap in and give a little bit of description of, what I went through on my healing journey, family. And, we are all in this together, okay? No one is better than anyone. It's how you maneuver on this earth that makes you different. We all are special in our own unique way, okay? There's no reason for anyone to be envious or jealous, or anything. It's enough money, it's enough space, it's enough opportunity for everyone in this world. Okay? On your healing journey, just remember, stand your ground. Okay? All right? Stand your ground. All right? Respect your space and your boundaries. Sorry, family, I got a phone call. I had to take that phone call. Okay, so yes, respect your space and boundaries, family. Okay, and for those out there that are confused with, you know, religion versus spirituality, you know, like I tell people, spirituality, it's just exploring the meaning of life. Okay? It's like, what's your purpose? Why are you here? All right? You know, it's a personal experience. Okay? It's your personal journey of exploring and discovering who you are without any rules or beliefs. Okay? All right? And many people dibble and dabble and connecting with their spirituality with meditation, prayer, mindfulness. It doesn't matter. Just learn you. Okay? Spirituality is about learning who you are and your mission here on earth. Okay? It's all about you. Self-love, self-care, okay? Rediscovering self, re-examining self, reflecting on self. This journey is a self journey, family. It does not include a choir. It does not include a group of friends. It does not include your best friend. Okay? This journey just includes you. So you can heal yourself, all right? So you know how to be and operate out of the highest version of yourself and be the best loving, caring, compassionate friend, business partner, or lover. It doesn't matter. This journey has nothing to do with twin flame journeys. This self healing journey has nothing to do with, it's everything in your life. Okay? Because you discovering you, it affects everything in your life. All right? So it's very important to stand on business. All right, family? When it comes to your healing journey. All right? And don't let nobody, you hear me? And I mean no man, no sir, no creature, no pastor, no ex, nobody stop you from truly fulfilling your heart's desire. Okay? All right, now, I want to leave with a prayer. All right? Psalms 18, verse 39. For you have armed me with strength for the battle. You have subdued under me those who rose up against me. All right, now, until next time, family. 1,